No. God, no.
Virginia Tech plus 5.5. You can keep those points. We don't even need them. 2-1 last night. 2-0 the night before.
That thing to break over the middle of the plate.
I think he stepped out either.
Let's go to Arby's.
Welcome, No Head Sports Internet Show. We are here live.
What's in it?
What's up, boys?
Hi.
Hi. Say it more like that. What's going on, Al? How are you?
Doing good. Tell me something, Nappy. What do we got today? What do we got for tomorrow?
Well, let's go back a week. I mean, I don't come on after, the picks. I might maybe I'll start doing that with like the little video synopsis. I mean, Turk this week, like we used to say, the Teddy Sarandis round of applause.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I think is due. Red hot. I mean, look, we hit that plus 2,200 parlay in week 9.
Can you believe that? So that hit.
So that hit, and then I hit a plus 1150 on Thanksgiving on the Hawkinson touchdown. That middle parlay plus 1150. It was DeAndre Swift. Give me 3 games, and it's time to eat. Right
there, you go.
Holy shit!
Kind of tricky. So DeAndre Swift under. He got hurt.
Okay, that's all right. I saw that. So he got hurt early too.
He got hurt in the second half, fell on his shoulder. Then he was in street clothes. David Montgomery under 77.5. The lucky one, then Hawk got the touchdown late. That hit the parlay. But I also had under 17.5 carries. If you remember that game, Andy Dalton took 3 knees to get him in the field goal range and then position the ball. All they do is, I thought for sure that was a loser, and they hit. He was stuck at 17 carries.
Oh, so if he had given it to him once, it would have been...
the parlay still would have hit. The parlay still would have hit, but I went 4-0 there. If you do it, the unit, it was like a 14 unit Thursday. The middle game sucked. Elliott didn't perform. Dawson Knox, I don't know why I didn't include a touchdown there. He had 2, and then he got stuck on 32 yards. But then late in that game, and I said this on Wednesday night, it pays to be on live. This is a fucked up line. Zach Moss is being phased out. When Zach Moss was inactive, that line went from plus 480 when we gave it out to plus 170, and he scored on a fourth quarter screen pass. So that's 480 here. So a 14 unit week 13 or week 12 after a 2,200 hit in week 9.
Tell me about the 2,200 one.
So that one was another good one. Three bets. It was Elijah Moore to score. He did.
Yeah.
And then Jonathan Taylor scored 2 touchdowns, and he hit that long one late in the game.
Wait, so who was it? Who was it scored 2?
Jonathan Taylor, the back for the Colts.
Okay, Taylor. I think you said Moore.
Elijah Moore he had to score. Moore had to score 1.
Yeah.
Taylor needed to score 2. So I basically needed to hit 2 bets to win 2,200, but obviously 2 touchdowns is always going to be a high number.
It's a what is that, like plus 700 or something?
It was plus 7 or plus 650, and Elijah Moore might have been like plus 480 by himself.
Yeah.
So we have Dallas and just Dallas and the Saints on Thursday. Patrick, can you pull that Cowboy, those 3 futures? I wanted to go over these real quick because these are 3 that I gave as well. Week 4 and week 5. We had Dak at the time, week 4, even money, comeback player of the year, plus 100. He's now minus 670.
Oh, yeah, that's a winner.
I had Parsons plus 20. Micah Parsons, number 11, who's been a beast for them at the end.
He's legit. He's so good.
He went from plus 320 to minus 500. And then the Cowboys to win the East. It was aggressive at 250. That's up to 835. I feel like I know Dallas pretty well. I'm loaded with fantasy guys, so I tend to pay more attention. Those games are usually on TV. The wild card in this one, Thursday night, is obviously Taysom Hill. He's going to start. I don't know how he got a $100 million contract out of the blue last week, but he did. And so they're turning the reins over to him. For this week, I got to say, there's not a lot I love for the props on Thursday.
Was he out concussion? Was that what?
He was, but he's not really like a QB. He's kind of like a gadget guy they bring in on the goal line.
Yeah, but he's starting this week, right?
He is going to start.
Yeah, because I think they're sick of Simeon. They're like,
He's awful.
Yeah,
he's awful, and they're done. I mean, they're not gonna. The Saints aren't gonna go anywhere. Patrick, can you pull this week's up? So I don't love it. I would say I would lean more on the Taysom Hill touchdown rush or reception. If he throws a pass, it doesn't count. But if he runs one in, if he scores himself, it's plus 200. I love that one. That's my favorite one of the week. I do like CeeDee Lamb back from the concussion over 65.5. They should have Amari Cooper back. They have Michael Gallup. They finally have their offense all on the field for the first time since week 1 when Michael Gallup went down. I like Lamb to score. I like Pollard over 15.5 rushing yards. Part of this is learning from last week, the usage with Pollard. They don't like Zeke's knee right now. They're saying they're going to give him a workload. I don't think they're going to have to this game. One screen pass to Tony Pollard, and that goes over 15.5, right?
Yeah.
Really like that one. And then Turk, just for you, because I haven't done one in a few weeks. Bucks, Colts, Rams, 3-team money line parlay. It's not even money, but it's plus 70. I don't see those 3 teams dropping.
Tampa Bay is an 11-point favorite over Atlanta. So tell me the others.
Indy's playing Houston.
So Indy's a 9-point favorite over Houston. Yeah. And who's the last one?
And Rams is probably the one I'm the most nervous about based on
Rams are 12.5-point favorite over Jacksonville. Yeah, the Rams have lost 3 in a row. They haven't looked good, but they could get healthy in this one. 12.5-point favorite at home against Jacksonville.
If they don't get healthy against Jacksonville, they've been a turnover machine. But
Yeah, they have.
they better win that game.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, I agree with you.
70.
I don't see 100 win $70.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not in on that.
Yeah.
I agree with you though. I don't see Tampa losing to Atlanta.
No. I look, we haven't done one of these. I haven't done one of these in a few weeks. I haven't liked 3 favorites enough to kind of stick them together. It's not really about the favorites. It's about the teams they're playing, right? And you're basically betting against Jacksonville, Atlanta, and Houston.
Yeah.
It's late in the season. You've seen a little bit of wave of upsets. The upsets tend to happen mid-season. Now you get to we're not making the playoffs, pack it in mode, and you see teams start to get railroaded. So look, I for a card type play, I like it, but I do like the Taysom Hill. The parlay I'm doing is a little crazy. There's 2 or 3 that I'm picking out of my list that I'm going to play straight, which is CeeDee Lamb to score, Tony Pollard over 15.5 receiving, and CeeDee Lamb over 65.5. If you add Dak Prescott under 282, I don't think he's going to have to throw, and under 1.5 touchdowns, that pays plus $6,000. Okay.
Wait, say it again.
So it's Tony Pollard over 15.5, CeeDee Lamb over 65.5, Dak under 282.
Yeah.
Lamb's got to score, and Dak's under 1.5 touchdown passes. So what has to happen?
How many things we got in there?
It's 5, and that's why we're getting $6,000. Listen, when you're up $3,000 in parlays in 4 weeks, you take a bigger shot. I mean, worst case you lose, you're going to walk away up for the season. I mean, this is truly gravy the rest of the way. These next 4 weeks are free.
The only thing I don't like in that one is you're hitching on that CeeDee Lamb, but hasn't he been out Has he been out?
He was out 1 game, concussion. He came
just
down,
one?
Yeah, 1 game. He came down on his head. He's fine. He probably could have gone last week if it wasn't for the short week because he had to clear the protocol.
Okay.
You're right, though. Here's what has to happen. Dak can only throw 1 touchdown pass, and it has to be to CeeDee Lamb. So if anyone scores via touchdown pass other than CeeDee, it loses. But it's plus 6,000.
Yeah.
We started week 3. We said we're going to win one of these parlays to pay for the season.
Yeah, that's
what
exactly. That's all you're trying to do.
Fun. And now Turk's got merchandise, I'm hearing. And, so you get a little crank to buy some Turk Sports sweatshirts.
I got some guy sending me a Turk Sports sweatshirt. He's making it for me. He offered to do it last night. And we'll see what it looks like. Yeah. We'll see.
Now, this isn't one of those shady Twitter bots that Elio got hitched to, right? This is a legit.
I don't think so. I honestly don't know because he messaged me. No, I don't think it's I don't know. I'll see if he's got any Elio stuff for sale over there. You know, maybe I can buy one of Elio's. What did Elio have? That tank top that he's
Yeah,
got?
I have
Well,
tank
the
tops.
pink
I
long
have-
sleeve was the
I
big.
Or
also
the pink,
have-
or a
I
pink
have-
T-shirt. If you
I have-
ever see me in a pink T-shirt, you should ask questions. All right? I don't think I've ever worn a
I
pink.
have some good stuff. I should be wearing it, right?
The
I have
pink's nice.
I have some visors coming in Friday too.
I like a visor because I
Yeah.
don't really like to wear hats all that much. I like to wear a visor at the
Right.
beach.
So, Turk, are you going to offer a payment plan like Elio did for the holidays? Or are
Oh,
you-
you want a payment plan?
yeah.
$5. I said $5 because at Barstool you can like buy shit.
Oh, so you
online.
offered 3 easy payments
Or
like they
is
do,
it?
like they
Yeah.
do on those commercials. You can buy
On
like
Home
a
Shopping?
blender on TV for like 3 easy payments at $9.99 a month.
I said if you're buying a hat for $20 and you got to pay four payments of $5, you're in trouble.
You probably shouldn't buy the
Yeah,
hat.
don't buy the hat.
You obviously need to buy groceries instead.
And listen, we sold out of the no hedge hats at Barstool.
Oh, no kidding, huh?
Yep, we sold out. Now, does that mean it was 50 or 30? I don't know. They didn't give me the number, but we had multiple people that contacted me and said they're out of the store. I
So
still
I
have
was-
I
I
still
was-
got an
Elio, I
answer
was
from
close.
Barstool.
I was close to taking one down. I probably would have bought it outright. But I got to try one on because hats, I wear a 7 7/8, sometimes an 8. And you guys remember Kevin Mensch played for the Rangers.
Yeah.
The new era had to make like a special hat for him because his head was so big. So I get the same problem. So unless it's a low profile, it looks almost like a conductor's hat. So I got to try it on first. But I wouldn't mind taking one down. And
Yep.
then this
Elio will get you one. He'll get you one.
Yeah,
He's got so much stuff in his garage and his back room there.
When he
got
goes to Canada. I mean, that
Yeah,
I
no,
won't do
that's-
that again. I will
that-
not do that again. US
international
only.
shipping.
Oh my
Seasons
god!
of shit.
And I had to fill out all these. I'm like sending a T-shirt, and it was all these forms I had to fill out, and it was like $18 just to ship a T-shirt. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm not
no
doing this.
mas. No mas.
No.
So who do we got in this late game, Mark?
I have the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Have they started?
It has started.
What is it, 10 o'clock?
Yeah, it's 10 to. Yeah, actually, I can't get that game on ESPN Plus because it's on TNT, and I don't have the remote right now. So I'm actually watching Vegas right now, but there isn't a score because I haven't gotten an alert. But yeah, I had the New York Rangers regulation that won. I had the Ottawa Senators, and that lost. So we're 101. We had a favorite and a dog. The dog lost, so we're even right now.
Yep.
The Penguins is going to determine our night,
Okay.
whether we have a winning night, losing night. I know that it has not it has started, but I haven't seen a
Pittsburgh
score,
Penguins.
and I would get an alert to my phone.
That's what we should just do with the Penguins.
I
Every
just
game.
got an alert right now. Let's see. Edmonton just scored, so it's
Yeah,
1-0.
number 19. Who is that? Hyman.
Who?
Hyman just scored for the Oilers.
I'm Roth. I'm watching this.
Oh wow.
Watching this Vegas game. That was a nice save. That Gibson has made some nice saves, and I
Is-
like the
Is
goalie.
the Gibson playing tonight?
I thought so. They had him listed, but I didn't take this game, so I didn't follow it that closely. I like Gibson, the Anaheim goalie.
Oh, he's
good.
really good.
Yeah, Vegas starting to get some guys back, so they could start to take more form of who they are. Pacioretty's back, Stone is back, so now the only guy they're missing is Eichel, and he won't be back till like March.
Couple months, yeah.
But I guess Alex Tuck, who they traded, was in the same boat. So, yeah, so we're 1-1, but we've had some really good nights. Elio, you won tonight. You've won what, 3 in a row?
Yep.
I've been coming in tonight was 9 of my last 11, so now 10 out of the last 12. No, 10 out of the last 13, and we'll see what happens in the nightcap here.
That's right.
I know RA has it with me. I saw that Merle's.
Shout out. Even my wife, she's like, "What happened with Turk?" I see him on Twitter, and there's like a million different people retweeting him. I'm like, the guy's red hot. You know?
Oh yeah, I caught fire there. 5-0 last night is a fun night. It's fun when you can go 5-0.
Oh, that was a great night. Oh,
You know, I have done. I don't know if you remember way back in the day. Going like 15-0 on a Saturday afternoon. I have had these monster days before. 5-0 though I haven't done that in a long time, but 5-0 day was fun. It's fun to hit all of them.
Let's keep it going.
I thought I really liked these games tonight, but you can't win every game, but
Yep.
We'll see what happens.
All right. Well, good luck, everybody. Win this parlay with $6,000. I might have to play that. I like that number.
You just gotta hope CeeDee Lamb scores a touchdown through the air, and that's it. And then you got a fighting chance.
So I need Dak to throw one touchdown, and it has to be the Lamb.
Correct.
It's like winning the lottery, the right numbers that come out.
Oh,
You've had a good couple weeks. Congratulations.
No, some of them just been so. I mean, Breida at the end of the game, Hawkinson at the end of the game, Jonathan Taylor at the end of the game. They typically have come that way.
Well, it's funny the way that they got these numbers and they're he fanned in the shot. They got these numbers and they're right to the money. They come down to the end. It's usually like you're looking for a play there, and that's when they hit. Like closing 5 minutes.
What are we thinking real quick? So this Pats line Monday night. 3.
So I see Buffalo -3 now. What do I think about it? I kind of like them, but I want to see what happens.
I like Buffalo's defense, but
because you got what's his name, Duggar just got placed on COVID protocols today. So
yeah, they better not have a COVID.
What does that mean?
No, he won't play.
No, I know that. Okay, so that hurts that he doesn't play, but what does it mean for the rest of the defensive room?
True, but to offset that, I mean, because look, I'm not changing any in my takes with the Pats until they beat somebody. I think, last week was probably their only playoff team victory. The offense, it was basically Tennessee's JV team. Tre'Davious White blew his knee out last week for Buffalo. I mean, he's an all-pro corner. That's huge for the Pats. And it's huge because they got him twice in the next 3 weeks, I believe. Yeah. So if you could hand pick a guy to remove from that defense, it's Tre'Davious White. I texted a buddy of mine this morning. I said, when are we going to find out Josh Allen's got COVID? It just seems like they're getting so much injury luck in their favor. Every week, these key guys for their opponents are out. I would like this, before I get all wound up, I would like to see them. Actually,
I think they'll beat Buffalo in one of the 2 games. I'm not saying they'll sweep them, so maybe they lose this when they win the one at home.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think the Patriots are a good team, and I think they're hitting their stride, and I think they loaded up with free agents, and I think the first beginning of the season you saw was they just weren't really ready to play together, and it's a very typical Bill Belichick where the first 4 or 5 weeks the team is still figuring shit out, and they kind of hit their stride in like October, November. What'd they say? This is what, the 4th, 5th, or 6th undefeated November in his career with the Patriots. So, and they said all the other times that they've undefeated, they've gone to the Super Bowl. Those things don't mean anything to me. Right. What I'm saying is that this is a very typical pattern for his teams, that they get better as the year goes on. Well, and what did they say? That out of the 22 starters on last year's team, there's only 6 back? Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds about right. I mean, look,
all
those free agents, right? We talked about Judon before. I mean, the guy's an absolute animal. Bourne is starting to look like
really good. Yeah,
he's like 5 or 6 touchdown passes.
Right. He's reminding me like of Wes Welker, or one of these guys that they got that was kind of kicked around teams. And I don't think Aguilar's that guy, but I think Bourne's kind of legit. I'm shocked by that. Jonnu Smith, I don't think they really need him. Obviously, Hunter Henry's been pretty good.
Yeah, but I think Jonnu Smith is starting to make he's making like 1 or 2 plays a game, and if you can get that from him, it's just another bonus.
Yeah,
I don't think it's worth that money, but
you'll love. I don't know if this is true. Someone texted me this, so it could be fake news. But Mac Jones, he trademarked MJ10.
I saw it. Yep, it's true.
I like that.
Yeah, somebody said Mac 10 would have sounded much better, and I kind of agree with that. Mac 10 is better than MJ 10.
Yeah,
but no, it's just a play on TB12. We can come up with initials and numbers too. Anybody can do this.
I just like the moxie of that, right? I'd like him to go one step further and open up a store next to TB12.
What's he gonna sell? He's gonna open up a sub shop or something down there. No, that would be kind of fun. He just opens up like a vitamin shop. That's all.
He's gonna win 6 Super Bowls first.
Oh.
Then he can do it.
Anyone can open up a shop.
All right, I'm out of here. See you guys.
All right, we'll talk to you next week. See ya.